What's up, Geeks and Gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today this is a hilarious...
I hate Geeks and Gamers. I think it's a rubbish site. I hate everything about it. I hate the content they make. I hate the hosts. I hate the thumbnails. I hate the people that watch it. Okay, hate might be a strong word, but it's the first one that comes to mind. And I think Jeremy is the absolute worst. I can't think of somebody else as bad as Jeremy.
Story from J.K. Rowling, because
J.K. Rowling, not Rowling.
Rowling has so many times has she pandered and played into the far left outrage. Not
What does far left mean to you? Does far left mean just like people that are okay with Hermione being cast as a black woman in the Cursed Child stage play? Because that has nothing to do with leftism. I'm far left, and I can tell you that does not have anything to do with leftism. Granted, most leftists aren't opposed to the idea of a black Hermione, but that's not leftism.
Nonsense. She has tried to cancel people before. She has...
Example. Who has she tried to cancel?
Been outraged about things before, and now she herself is being eaten alive and canceled by the same type of nonsense that she has pulled in the past. It is beautiful.
Oh, well, transphobia is pretty bad. I'm not trans myself, but I can understand being upset over it. Every
time I see one of these stories, I sit here, I make a video about it, and I say, hey, these people eat themselves alive. They don't care. They have no foundation whatsoever, and you are one opinion from them destroying you. And they will never listen to reason. They will never listen to any dialogue. They're not looking for conversation. They're looking to be mad and angry and outraged. And the only way that you can...
I don't know, Jeremy. I think this channel of Geeks and Gamers seems to be made on outrage and being offended. You see, like if a celebrity tweets something moderately progressive, you call them an SJW and a grifter or whatever the hell it is.
Even get anywhere with them is if you turn out to be like Drew Brees, who literally dropped to his knees and has...
I don't know who Drew Brees is.
Kissed the feet of every person that was offended. He has tucked it. He even got his wife to apologize for him. He's turned his whole family into an apology tour over the comments that LeBron James and his teammates found to be offensive. It's ridiculous. So now J.K. Rowling, here we are.
Rowling. It's J.K. Rowling. Why can't you understand that?
GLAAD campaigns to cancel Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling for defending biological sex. So it says J.K. Rowling recently defended biological sex in a series of tweets, and now the lobby and activist group GLAAD is demanding she be canceled. She posted to Twitter, if sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability to many to meaningfully discuss their lives. It isn't hate to speak truth. Woo.
Okay, let's examine this tweet a little bit. Okay. It is... Okay, to her credit, it is in fact not hate to speak the truth. However, what she says is not truth. Like, sex and... She's making a conflation between sex and gender. No one's saying that sex isn't real. Sex is real. Biological sex is real. But binary sex is not real. Sex and gender are both bimodal. No, it is. If this offends you, I'm sorry, you're a fucking idiot. And well, let's just keep going because I feel like I'll have plenty more to say as we keep going.
Ooh, that last line, never gonna get you anywhere. Never gonna get you anywhere, okay? Your opinion evolving based on you seeing things more clearly because of your surroundings, and you've maybe gotten red-pilled. No. That is...
Red-pilled. I mean... I don't think I need to say much about the whole red pill bullshit. I mean, red pill, blue pill comes from The Matrix, which was written and directed by two transgender women. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeremy is a transphobe. I don't know for certain, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if he was.
Is not allowed, okay? That is not allowed, J.K. Rowling. You should know better.
Rowling.
And then it says she added the idea of women like me. Yeah. So here she just starts. This is where they all make the same mistake. Okay. Once you have said the thing that offends the left-wing weirdos, once you've said it.
Who are the left-wing weirdos? Because when you say left-wing weirdo, I think you just mean progressive. Because, yeah, leftists do tend to be progressive unless they're class reductionists. But that's not... It's unhelpful to make that conflation.
Nothing else. No explanation, no context, no details, no amount of dialogue is going to work. Because they are looking for you to completely bend over, tuck it, kiss their feet, and worship at them. That's what they're looking for. And
not really. I'm pretty sure the left-wing weirdos don't want J.K. Rowling to bend over and kiss their feet. They just wanted to get over her transphobic nonsense. I'm a fan of J.K. Rowling's work. I mean, Harry Potter is an amazing series. I read The Cuckoo's Calling, which was also pretty good, so... Yeah, somebody that enjoys her work, I find it very heartbreaking to know that she's bigoted.
And if you're just trying to give context and details, it'll never happen. I've learned this the hard way. Learned it the hard way. There are people...
Oh, so you're bigot too? I guess you and JK have a lot in common.
To this day, that are still obsessed with my original view of The Last Jedi. Well, Jeremy said he originally liked it, and he flipped it for hate clicks, and I have tried to explain this away. I've went on smaller channels, which is really the only people that ever worry about this is people that have no traction. But
What are you doing? This is Geeks and Gamers has like 240,000 subscribers. Are you just doing this for traction because you're not a big channel? I'm not a big channel. So what am I just parasitically leeching off of you because I'd be fine with that. Your channel sucks anyway.
I've went on people's channels, I've tried to explain it, and do you know what? Never got me anywhere. Because they were never looking for context, they were never looking to understand, they were only looking for that one gotcha for Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers. The guy that they have said is an ism, a phobe.
Was it the left-wing weirdos that were attacking you over your original view of The Last Jedi? Or was it your typical fanbase who I assume are reactionary?
A hate monger, yes, blah, blah, blah. They still only have that he changed his opinion on The Last Jedi, ladies and gentlemen, because, oh, wow, he woke up and he realized, yeah, this is a piece of shit, and, wait, I'm starting to see everything more clearly now with the situation at Lucasfilm. Never matters. They don't care.
J.K. No. The Last Jedi is not a piece of shit. I saw it when it was new. I liked it. I watched it again a few months later. It holds up. I still like it. My only criticism is that the only area where I think the movie is subject to legitimate criticism is where I feel like the movie should have ended with Kylo Ren offering Rey a position on the dark side and her refusing. But, they kept going, and, the scene that they came after it was still good. The movie was still good, even though it kept going after it should have ended. So, yeah, I haven't seen Last Jedi for a little while now. I assume it still holds up. But, yeah, Last Jedi is good. You have no idea what you're talking about.
And that's what J.K. Rowling is trying to do. They don't care, J.K. Rowling, so she continues. I respect every trans person's right to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. Again, none of this matters. None of these details matter.
Well, to be fair, no, they don't matter. As long as she keeps, following transphobes on Twitter, liking their posts and retweeting their posts. If she does that, I'm not entirely sure. I don't follow J.K. Rowling on Twitter. Why would it matter if she says one thing but her actions indicate something else?
They are going to cancel you unless you completely change your opinion to what they want the opinion to be.
I mean, why shouldn't we try and change her opinion to something a little less bigoted? I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, this would be like saying, in the 1800s, I love black people. I have black friends, but if we abolish slavery, it will ruin the country. I hope that doesn't get clipped out of context. It probably will at some point, but it's the same. It's the same thing. Come on, Jeremy, you can't be that stupid.
GLAAD targets J.K. Rowling for cancellation. In response to the tweets, GLAAD demanded Rowling be cancelled GLAAD's head of celebrity talent, Anthony Ramos, spoke to Variety demanding Warner Brothers and others who work with Rowling to issue statements contrary to her. They've demanded that Warner Brothers says what they want them to say, which is completely opposite of what J.K. Rowling said. What?
I mean, okay, first off, stop saying J.K. Rowling. It's a fucking earsaw. It's J.K. Rowling. Rowling. Not Roeling. And also, why? What do you find wrong with wanting to make sure that these companies don't maintain the same bigoted opinions as J.K. Rowling? What is the actual problem with that? She's bigoted, plain and simple. It pains me to say that because I love her work and she seemed like a genuinely nice person, but she's bigoted.
We demand that you as a company have this opinion, and it has to be different than the opinion that we're offended over. Wow. Ramos stated J.K. Rowling proactively spreads misinformation and has refused conversations with LGBTQ leaders who merely want to have a dialogue and let her know the negative impact that these tweets have.
I mean, yeah, J.K. Rowling is spreading misinformation. It is a lie to say that, like, men and women, like, it is misinformation to claim that trans people are not valid, to say something that a trans woman is just a man in a dress. It is misinformation to say that sex and gender are the same thing. This is all misinformation. Like, I don't know if J.K. Rowling is, like, saying all of this per se, but she is spreading the misinformation around, and she's, like, following the people that do say this, liking their tweets. Yeah, she's a bigot.
They don't want dialogue. They want you to listen to them and agree with every word. And if you open your mouth and say anything that doesn't line up with what they want you to say, they will deem that hate speech. You are
kind of like your fans over what you said about The Last Jedi. I mean, you just said that you at first you liked The Last Jedi, but then you realized you didn't like it, and now, like, you're still getting, like, shit over previously liking it. Is it the left that's attacking you? I don't think so. And, like, the left is attacking J.K. Rowling not because of her. These are her opinions, but it's not because. It's because her opinions are bigoted. It's completely different between I don't like this movie to I don't think this group of people are valid. I mean, sure, J.K. Rowling is trying to sidestep this, trying to make herself look and sound good, but it's not working.
Hacking me and my character. That's exactly how that goes. Trust me, I know. Now, the funny part here is, and this is why J.K. Rowling, I don't feel sorry for you. Again, not that you need a low-tier YouTuber like me to feel sorry for you, but I do not feel sorry for you. And the reason I don't feel sorry for you is because, do we remember this right here? Remember when you had to call PewDiePie a fascist? He's a Nazi, everybody, because what? Because he got a hit piece sent out against him from a bullshit newspaper website, and you repeated that nonsense. Do you remember that, J.K. Rowling? Because I do.
I'm not very familiar with PewDiePie. But I do know that he wore like something with the Iron Cross, and he's like pandered to like far right, alt right people who like didn't he tell a ton of anti-Semitic jokes on his like video game streams? I don't know what PewDiePie. I don't know what PewDiePie does. I don't watch his channel.
I very much remember that. I remember a lot of other crap you've pulled. But yeah.
So like, Jeremy, if you were just okay, you weren't defending J.K. Rowling, but you were defending PewDiePie, the possible fascist. That's what's worse? I have no idea what's worse. I mean, like, the transphobia is a component of fascism as well. As far as I know, J.K. Rowling doesn't advocate for like killing brown people, or I mean, at least I hope she doesn't.
This is so funny to watch this play out. I think it's great. A generation raised on JK's own books about embracing differences is now making their voices loud and clear. And if she refuses dialogue, then companies that partner with her should tell the community where they stand, actively going after people's sponsors. Now again, does J.K. Rowling need money? No, not at all. That's not the point. It's not the point. Ramos then concluded, studios, networks, and brands affiliated with J.K. Rowling owe it to their transgender employees and consumers to speak out against her inaccurate and hurtful comments.
I mean, why not? Her comments are inaccurate. And they're bigoted. I mean, why? Well, I mean, obviously in this capitalist hellhole, the companies don't really care about their employees, whether they're like cisgender or transgender. But can they at least like pretend to care?
This isn't the first time GLAAD has come out against Rowling. Earlier this month, their official Twitter account accused Rowling of targeting trans people. They posted, J.K. Rowling continues to align herself with the ideology which willfully distorts facts about gender identity and people who are trans. In 2020, there is no excuse for targeting trans people.
I mean, that's true. If you're not defending J.K. Rowling, why are you doing? I mean, this comes across as standing for J.K. Rowling.
Oh my god. Just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. If this isn't a defense of J.K. Rowling, do you really need to read the whole article? We kind of get the gist of it. J.K. Rowling is a transphobe. Some queer activists are angry at her over it, and you find that funny. I mean, whatever.
Ridiculous. So just a bunch of nonsense. I love it. I'm not going to continue reading all this crap. Rowling would respond to her critics, including GLAAD, in a recently penned essay on her official website that explained her views on gender and biology. The author, in writing the essay, didn't hold any punches and continued to push.
I haven't read that apparent article by J.K. Rowling. I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to. I don't know if he has. I'm guessing he hasn't. It's probably just more transphobia.
Push her views that there are separate genders. The essay, which shared on Twitter, began with her reflecting on statements that have caused a stir with Twitter activists and Harry Potter fans, many of whom have accused her of being a phobic. Oh,
A phobic, that kind of marginalizes bigotry. I mean, transphobia is not okay. Islamophobia is not okay. Yeah, Jeremy, you kind of said like a phobic to kind of mock her, but phobia is not okay. It's a horrible thing.
you don't want to be a phobic. Yada, yada, yada. In the essay, Rowling documents her private and public foray into gender political issues, detailing how she supported researcher Maya Forstater, who lost her job over tweets that were deemed ism and phobe.
What are you saying it like that for? That makes it seem like you don't find any of those criticisms to be legitimate. I mean, what if she was accused of? I mean, this is kind of like if they had the internet back in like the 20s, like in when they had like actors in blackface, you had some like a director like wanting to cast a white person as a black guy, would you be just kind of that and phobic or whatever? I mean, just marginalizing those kinds of allegations is really stupid.
Blah, 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 blah. So, I mean, there's just a lot to this, and I'm not going to read all of this, but the overall point here, they don't care. They're not interested in dialogue. They're not interested in understanding. They're not interested in compromise.
I mean, what's there to understand? She's a bigot. You can't excuse this shit by, oh, it's just my opinion. Your opinion is bigoted. I mean, I don't know what your exact thoughts on transgender people is, Jeremy. You seem like a typical reactionary. Your audience seems like a typical bunch of reactionaries. So, yeah, there's not much to understand. She's a bigot.
They're interested in you telling them exactly what they want to hear. And if they don't get exactly what they want to hear, they will continue to be outraged and attempt to cancel you.
Like what happened to you about The Last Jedi? You said that you're still getting shit over that, so Is it a left wing? Is it the so-called left-wing weirdos that did that to you? I doubt it, because I don't think the left-wing weirdos watch your channel, because your channel sucks.
This is how they operate. So stop trying to explain yourself. Not that you need my advice, because you've made plenty of these nonsensical mistakes over and over again already with people like PewDiePie and others, and it just doesn't seem to matter. So again, the far left eating their own once again, and I personally
stop saying far left. The far left is anarchists, communists, Marxist-Leninists. The far left isn't people that cancel you for being transphobic. I mean, you get typically. I mean, yeah, people that on the far left typically do tend to support trans people, but there are also class reductionists that don't really care about trans people, and they just want to seize the means of production. And there are people who support trans people that just want regulated capitalism. That's not far left. I mean, you're just throwing words around.
That is hilarious, and I love watching it happen. It is like pure entertainment to me. So good job, JK. Appreciate that. I'm sure King PewDiePie is enjoying this. Not
King PewDiePie. Okay, I guess this. Okay, I'm just gonna say that confirms my opinion that you're a PewDiePie stanner. And, where was I? Oh yeah, yep. So yeah, this whole video is just you being vindictive. You are angry about J.K. Rowling being what would qualify as progressive 5 to 6 years ago. And now that she's being and now that her transphobia is apparent, you're taking joy in her getting quote unquote cancelled. Yeah, you're just a vindictive twat.
I don't know if he'll comment on it. Not. He may be politically correct when he comments on it. It seems like Feuds has tried to move past a lot of the nonsense, and I totally understand that. The dude's been fighting the good fight for a long time, and now he just wants to be happy and play video games, and I totally...
The good fight? Is Jeremy an actual, fascist, white supremacist? Somebody who's not a stanner of Jeremy, somebody who's totally neutral, please comment if you're watching this video. But holy shit, is the oh god damn it, I really hope not.
Get it. So before we go, we have a new sponsor, and the sponsor is myself, geeksandgamers.com, because I don't take sponsors here at Geeks and Gamers. At least I'm not interested.
Well, good for you. You get to pat yourself on the back.
In sponsors per se. Sponsors will do nothing but what? Eventually they will have people come after them, and they'll be outraged, and they'll be forced to drop me or whatever. I don't care about all of that, so I'm sponsoring myself with geeksandgamers.com. So if you guys could please go over to our new website.
I'm not going to. You're all around rubbish. Your site is rubbish, your channel is rubbish, your videos are rubbish, your hosts are rubbish, your fans are rubbish, I'm guessing. That's probably not fair. If you like Geeks and Gamers, though I can't imagine why you like Geeks and Gamers. You know, it's your business. I just hope you eventually outgrow this bullshit.
I would appreciate it.
Not geeky stuff in general. I just hope this reactionary dipshittery. If you want to watch geek content that's actually good, watch Movie Bob. Movie Bob's pretty good. I have a few minor issues with Movie Bob, but overall he's pretty great.
We put a lot of time, effort, money, energy. My team has done a fantastic job. We have forums on the website. We have a point system in place. Everyone's been really active over in the forums so far, and I really do appreciate that. We also have full profiles, so you can set up your profile. It has a personal blog on the profile. As you can see, you have a message system. You have
why am I watching this? You know what? I've seen enough. I've seen enough of his dumbass website. I've seen enough of this dumbass video. So yeah, Geeks and Gamers is rubbish. Jeremy is rubbish. The videos are rubbish. What they do is rubbish. And I guess I'm just going to close up by saying that I am a fan of J.K. Rowling's work. I think that it holds up despite her bigotry. I wanted to do a video ranking the Harry Potter movies, but now I guess I'm going to put that on hold because of... I guess I could still watch the movies and work on the video, but I'd probably have to postpone the release. So I'm just going to say this. J.K. Rowling's work was... Harry Potter is a great series. The work still holds up despite J.K. Rowling's transphobic nonsense. I have no issue separating the artist from the art. But what I do hope is that someday she'll get over her transphobic nonsense, see the error of her ways, and become a genuine ally to trans people. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but I hope so. I hope that people, I believe people can realize the error of their ways, grow, and become better. But as for now, J.K. Rowling is transphobic. J.K. Rowling is a bigot. And Geeks and Gamers is rubbish. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I have a lot of other videos that you can watch. Give me feedback. Thanks.